guys, welcome back for another video. Join the gang and hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss out. And you're in for a bumpy ride. Missed you. I've missed all of you guys. This is a little bit deeper than I first realised. You're probably thinking, girl, it's just a haircut. It's deeper than that. And let's get into it. I don't want to start off on a negative note, but this is one of the first things that I noticed, and I feel like it needs to be a bit of a pre-warning if you want to do it yourself, because I saw a TikTok the other day where it was like, putting on makeup so I don't regret dyeing my hair a crazy colour or like different from my natural colour. It reminded me that when I first shaved my head, like I felt amazing, I felt so good, I felt empowered, I felt attractive, I felt different and unique and all of these great things. But then when I went back to like normality, I guess, after the hype and the initial excitement of it wore off. So I'm at home with like joggers, no makeup on, I have like really bad skin at the minute, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, what is that? I literally felt really unattractive, kind of double the amount. It made it worse, like I'm gonna be really honest with you. I know it sounds really obvious, but like you're gonna look different. I don't wear makeup all the time, but it is definitely a comfort thing to me. I only really feel good when I'm wearing makeup. Oh my god, that sounds really sad, but it's true. I wish that I had just kind of known prior, like, look, when you are feeling down, you're gonna feel down ×2 because you don't have this sense of security anymore. But don't worry, girl, because there are so many great things as well. But that was definitely something that I learned about myself, that even though I'm confident enough to cut my hair, I still didn't feel that good in myself when I didn't have other things lifting me up, i.e. makeup. I only really felt like that within the first week or two. After that, I was just like, meh, it's fine now. I don't know why it's taken me so long to realise, but it looks best at a certain length. It only really looks good for like a short amount of time. If I were to redo this buzz cut again, all I would do is just keep cutting it every 2 weeks. But what I would do is I'd shave it, wait a month, and then reshave it when I needed to be doing it more often, because it looks better shorter than it does a little bit overgrown. Grade 2 is the way to go. Now this next point, I don't know if it's placebo. I do firmly believe that it will be thicker than it was before, but that might just be because it's not damaged anymore. My boyfriend always makes comments on it like, oh my god, your hair's so thick, and I'm like, I know, I'm actually surprised about this. Something that I learned about myself, which I didn't think I would experience. I really struggled with going on a night out, just somewhere where you get dressed up and have fun. I wanted to be that hyper feminine, someone who pleases the male gaze as well as the female gaze. You know, those girls with like the really long hair, the extensions, the false tan, like all of that, and they always look amazing. I wanted to be that girl. I wanted to be that bitch. Once I had done my makeup, found a nice outfit, I still didn't feel satisfied. I'm not saying I felt this way every time I got ready, but on times where I really did feel like doing that, I couldn't achieve it, and I found it quite frustrating and a little bit annoying. Part of the reason why I shaved my head is to not have the worry of hair, to go against society's beauty standards, and now here I am saying that I want to do those things. I think maybe this stems from being a young girl. I used to love playing with dolls with really long hair. Even on dating shows, I don't watch Love Island, but I do see the contestants through adverts and things like that, and they all have really long hair. And I started thinking about this in media and everywhere else I look. When I look at images of people or fictional characters who are hyper feminine, they all have really long hair. Literally like Sharpay Evans from High School Musical, any princess from a Disney film. So I felt like almost frustration that I couldn't reach this peak femininity by having long hair, which is bullshit, which is actually such bullshit. But I definitely did learn that about myself and just other people, I suppose, and society, which I think is why it's such a big deal when people shave their head, which is what I've concluded with, actually. That's my conclusion. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. On the flip side of that, we're doing a 360 on this point. Even though on the odd occasion I wanted the luscious hair to flip, be that girl, I did achieve that tenfold on a good day with this hair, with no hair. Because I felt so confident. People were turning to look at me, not because I had long hair, but because I had no hair. The complete irony of what I've just said. And it made me feel really cool, really happy in my own skin, because I'm not reliant in on my hair to make me feel attractive. I think a lot of people admire people who have shaved their head because it is a sign of confidence. I feel like you actually gain a lot of respect when you cut all your hair off. I've had loads of messages from women and a lot from men saying like, oh my god, total respect, blah, blah, blah. It's an absolute feel good, like you feel amazing. Like I said initially, the first week when I cut my hair, it was like difficult to adjust to it. Further down the line, as the months went past, I would leave the house with no makeup on, looking like a pile of shit, but feel confident about it because I didn't have hair. It was like, fuck you, I don't need anything to feel good in myself. And I genuinely did start to feel better in myself. It's a feeling that I really want more people to experience. Something that I felt a lot of was this sense of judgment with people walking past me. They wouldn't look at what I was wearing or they wouldn't look at my face. They would just directly look at my hair as I walked past. It's like this energy that they're giving off. It would always be middle-aged people, like it wouldn't be young people. I don't like it. Just smile at me. I normally wouldn't have an issue with that kind of thing. If someone stares, it may be because they're just intrigued. Maybe they don't even realize they're doing it. Felt like these people had a preconceived idea of what I was like, and that bothered me. The next point I want to make is I saw this TikTok as well, which was basically this girl saying someone compliments you enough times about a certain thing, you then don't want to do that thing anymore because you've been complimented on it too many times that you then don't like it. I totally 1000% understand that. A lot of people have been saying to me like, oh, do you not miss your blonde hair, like your really long hair? Or when you wore ginger extensions, like, oh my god, that was fire. And I know that these people mean well, I know they do, but that makes me not want to have long hair. If someone wants to explain the psychology of that, that would be great, because I'm actually intrigued myself. When too many people say, oh my god, I love that about you, I don't want that anymore. I don't want it. You're probably watching this thinking, oh my god, you are confirmed crazy, this doesn't make any sense. And it may not make any sense to you. Yeah, that's just something that I learned about myself. The next point is a really weird one. I have been way more acute to noticing when bugs are on me. When I had long hair, I would feel my hair obviously fall all over my head. I would feel the hair fall on me. Since not having hair, I obviously don't have the sensation of that anymore. When I tell you the amount of bugs that I have seen crawl on me, you know when you get that feeling, you look and it's just your hair, so you kind of stop worrying about it being a bug anymore because you just know that that sensation is of your hair. When you don't have hair and you feel something crawl on you, you hit that shit hard. Once I was downstairs talking to Harry and my dad, I felt like this thing got the back of my neck and I was like, oh, that was weird. Just knocked it off. And then I felt this, and it was a black spider crawled around my neck and honestly over my mouth and over my face, and then it was on the floor and it was just this like thick black thing. That has happened a few times. So those of you watching who have nice long hair, you probably have more bugs crawling on you than you first realized. This next point I think is one of the biggest perks from shaving my head. I used to be known as babyface Bonnie because I've got a baby face. However, since shaving my head, I have not been ID'd once. Not a single time. I look older in the best possible way. It's honestly groundbreaking, the fact that I have not been ID'd. I think I've cracked the code, to be honest. If you want to go out underage, just shave your hair off and they won't even question it. One of the reasons why I wanted to cut my hair is because I didn't want to think about my hair anymore. And that's true. That is exactly what has happened. When I had long hair, I didn't realize how much time it consumed just in my brain thinking about my hair. I would evolve my life, my weekly schedule around my hair. Going to the gym, when to wash it, or going on a night out. If you're going out on the Friday, do you wash it on the Thursday so it's nice for the Friday, even though hair being washed is always better on the second day, and just like all of this stuff. Because also, if you have really thick hair, you've got to consider the time it takes to dry it. That way of thinking has been totally eradicated. Now I don't even think about my hair like at all. Maybe I think about when to cut it next. I was with my friend Nelly the other day and she was like, how often do you wash it? And I was like, to be honest, I don't really. Obviously when I get in the shower I get it wet and stuff, but I don't actively think, today I am gonna wash my hair because today's the day to wash it. It's so like not even a thought process anymore. I'm just saying, it is a really great thing to not think about your hair as much as I used to anyway. Coming back to what I said earlier about this sense of preconceived judgment that people have about me because I've shaved my head in a kind of negative light, it's also in a really positive light. People have come up to me and started so many conversations with me. I've had multiple people come up and compliment me on the street. I think it inspires a lot of people. They're interested to know why I did it. People who like shaved heads are people who I want to befriend anyway, because obviously we like the same thing. A lot of the compliments I've been getting are just, I love your hair, it really suits you, and you've got a really good head shape. That's a really common one. One of the biggest things I think that's come away from this experience is a real journey of self-confidence. Now by journey I mean the ups and downs with it, but I definitely feel way more fulfilled in myself now I've cut my hair. I do think it really suits me, and I do think it really is me. I was talking to one of my best friends, Ashley, about this. She owns a tattoo studio, she's virtually covered, and she said to me, every time I get a new tattoo I feel closer to being me, and I totally understand that, and I felt that with my hair. I feel more like me. Anyone who's thinking about, you know, dyeing their hair that colour, trying that new outfit, getting a tattoo, cutting all their hair off, growing your hair out, anything, you actually learn so much about yourself when you try these new things out. Different people feel empowered with different things. If you're watching this and you want to cut your hair off, it's honestly a sign to do it. If you have the idea to do it, then you're more than likely that this is something that you need to do, or you should do. It's something that your soul wants to experiment with. The next point is a really weird one, but if you live with other women or just other people with long hair, you can confirm that the hair on your jacket, on your sofa, even in your food is not yours anymore. There's no question that that hair is mine. Another part, I guess, even though it's a weird one. So that's virtually all I really have to say about the truth of shaving your hair. To summarize, do I regret shaving my hair? Not at all, not even a little bit. Would I do it again? Absolutely 1,000,000,000% yes. I would recommend it to anyone. If you're thinking about doing it, do 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 it. You feel fucking sexy, you feel amazing. You'll be amazed at how many people will come up and start a conversation with you. It is really such a journey of self-discovery. Thank you so much for all of the love and support that I've been getting on this channel for the past 6 months. I'm just feeling very overwhelmed at the minute. I'm feeling really happy and positive. I feel so happy that I started it, and thank you all for coming with me on this journey. I love all of you so much. I've actually got a new nose stud as well, guys. Look at it, it's green and it's so pretty, and it matches the aesthetic for my channel. Thanks guys for watching. Lots of love. See you next time. Bye.